Hi everyone, how are you doing? We got some pretty big changes to New Zealand's border rules, and they're coming into effect on the 30th April 2021. And these rules apply to partners of people in New Zealand and their dependent children. So we're on the Immigration New Zealand, the official government website. I've got the latest information here. So quickly read through this and explain it. Partners and dependent children of temporary visa holders who are currently outside New Zealand may be eligible to travel to New Zealand under this border exception category, which will come into effect on 30th April 2021. The border exception is for these three groups. Right, partners and dependent children who held a visa for New Zealand. This is before the borders closed, before they got trapped out due to COVID. So if they held a visa for New Zealand but were unable to join their partner or parent in New Zealand before the borders closed, they might now be able to travel to New Zealand. But they'll still need to apply for a border exception, make an application to enter New Zealand, and they might need to do a variation of conditions of their current visa. So, and number two, partners and dependent children of workers employed in critical health services. So this is like doctors, nurses, people that work at the hospital. And we have partners and dependent children of highly skilled workers. So what does highly skilled mean? Well, that's a good question. If we scroll down, to be considered highly skilled, you need to get $106,000 per year. So not many people are going to qualify for this amount. And you also must meet another one of these requirements, like you're a specialist, you have really specialist skills, or you're working on a major infrastructure project or something like that. But what I can say is most people won't meet this requirement. So it's probably not worth considering unless you have at least $106,000 salary a year and you meet one of the other requirements, which is pretty difficult to meet. But even if you don't qualify for, even if your partner or children don't qualify for one of these categories, hopefully in the future, maybe the border restrictions will be reduced even more and they might meet some requirements. So this isn't good news for everyone, but it does mean that the border restrictions are slowly being continued to lessen.